In this video, we are going to identify the leading factors contributing to enhanced greenhouse effects impacting climate change and sustainability. So, let's get into it. It has been proven that greenhouse gases as a result of burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas are responsible for holding the sun's heat in the atmosphere. This turns the Earth into a literal hotbox as the insulating blanket of trapped gases continues to warm the planet. Let's look at the triple threat in the atmosphere, known as the three main greenhouse gases causing concern. 1. Carbon dioxide. 2. Methane. 3. Nitrous oxide. Did you know that carbon dioxide enters the atmosphere as a result of burned fossil fuels, chemical reactions, and other biological materials and waste? Although it is considered the least harmful of the three greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide can be removed from the atmosphere when plants absorb it through the biological carbon cycle or when it dissolves into the surface waters of the ocean. Moving on to methane. Methane shares a bond with fossil fuel production and transportation, which emits greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. But what we now zoom into is that cattle or livestock becomes a greater source of methane emissions due to the fermentation process that happens in one of their four stomachs called the rumen. The burp process from the ruminant animals releases methane into the atmosphere where it hangs for about 12 years. Are there any other methane contributors? Yes, there are other methane club members such as decaying organic waste in municipal solid waste landfills or rice paddies, believe it or not. Now, nitrous oxide, on the other hand, known to some as laughing gas, has two different ways it contributes to greenhouse gas emissions, and neither one is funny. Naturally produced, nitrous oxide arises from how we use fertilizer and soil. Simply put, the microorganisms or bacterium breaks down nitrogen in soil to meet their nutritional needs. The rest gets released into the atmosphere. On the flip side, human activity of biomass burning and industrialization amplifies the enhanced greenhouse effect by trapping the infrared radiation or long-wave radiation into the lower atmosphere for centuries. We are talking about 120 plus years here, people. Oh, did I mention that legumes like peas and soybeans make their own nitrogen fertilizer from the air? This is an effective and sustainable way to reduce emissions of greenhouse gases caused by agriculture. Now, with all of this in mind, have you ever wondered if all greenhouse gases are equally effective in trapping gas? If you say no, you are correct. Not all greenhouse gases hold the same heat-trapping abilities. For example, a kilo of methane is about 28 times more potent and powerful than a kilo of carbon dioxide, which means it has a greater impact on the atmospheric warming potential. However, carbon dioxide and nitrous oxide will stay in the atmosphere centuries longer. In conclusion, even though the Earth is dependent on a balance of natural greenhouse gases to maintain a suitable temperature for all living things, human activities such as deforestation and industrialization are causing enhanced greenhouse effects that are contributing to climate change at an alarming rate. To help us reduce the greenhouse gas effect: 1. Green fingers, let's go. Plant a tree or upgrade your garden as plants remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through photosynthesis. 2. Compost is cool. Reduce methane emissions by recycling extra waste that gets dumped and burned at landfills. 3. Energy efficiency. Invest in solar energy or switch your light bulbs to LED lights. Save our planet one step at a time. Your choice, your change. Thank you for watching.